officially live. Hey, it's probably Shroom Day. There he is, already on here. I got to refill my coffee and I'll be right back. Yes, sir. I knew you'd be here. And anyone else who wants to join the live, we'll kind of just hang out for a minute and wait for folks to show up. Sometimes it takes the YouTube algorithm a minute to get folks corralled, gathered together. This is the live premiere, or the live after premiere, live after party chat, we'll call it. It's just me and some chemicals. So we're just waiting. I'm actually hanging out southwestern PA at a Sheetz, of course, because you know I hang out at Sheetz. Give me my fuel, give me my waters. All right. Let's just hope I don't attract any police or anything here, because I'm hanging out in the back lot by some truckers. We got a whole fleet of them back here. Let's see if I can point them out. Way back behind me. But I parked in a way that kind of reduces the sound if I stand right here. This isn't so bad. So what's up, folks? I'm going to try to just stare at the questions and talk off of the screen and see if I can not get too far behind with you guys. Hey, what's happening, Shroom Day? Sounds great, thank you. Tyler. What up, Mr. Jeff? Hey, Tyler. Oh, shoot, my brain's farting here. Is this Tyler from, oh, shoot. Is this Tyler from Lewisburg? Mifflinburg? Central PA? Help me out. Feel free to talk. Let's talk it out here. I'm reading comments on a tiny phone screen here. Hey, did you guys see that? Check that out. That was me goofing around. Hey, Tyler, it's good to see you. Tyler, so you know Tyler, Chris? From Myco Fest. Okay. Man, Tyler, I'm bad with names. Appreciate you being on here. Did you get a chance to catch that live premiere? Were you one of the few on there? Hey, it's Katie. About to drive. Hi. I didn't watch yet, but I'll be listening. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, of course I nerd out with the mushrooms. I think the videos are starting to slowly evolve into a better direction because I'm able to at least put cut footage in, stack cut pieces and not just one full length. Even though I do my talking unedited, there's still the ums and the hemming and the hawing and this and that. I'm able to get in better mushroom footage, we'll say. I think this video demonstrated that. So props to Power Director, the app I'm using on my phone to make these low budget, high energy videos. But thank you for tuning in. Catch that video, listen to it. I do that too. I know that sounds silly, but a lot of times I make these videos on YouTube sometimes for myself so I can go back and watch and listen. Sometimes I'll just play them in the background listening while I'm gardening or doing other tasks. I can just refresh my brain, kind of learn in the background. So you don't have to necessarily be face to face with the videos that I put out there. A lot of it is mostly audio driven, we'll say, while you're looking at the side of my truck. Folks recently have told me I should put my face on camera more. I guess, but it would be easier if I had a camera person holding the camera for me, because I like to be behind the camera myself when I'm filming this stuff. Anyway, I better catch up on the comments here. Ultra Goose, what's up, man? Do you live in... Oh, no, I don't. I do not live in Libya. or Arabia or any of the other places. I can't even read the language. I'm sorry. But thanks for being on the video, and I don't live in any of those places. Is it because of the beard? No, I don't live in any of those places. I live in Pennsylvania, as I like to say, the middle of nowhere, where Pennsylvania in America, United States of America. But I welcome all to my channel from any country. So thank you for being on here. I don't even know what country you are from, but blessings. Thank you. But we have a few people from MycoFest on here, which is pretty awesome. And if you're not from, if you didn't join this live feed from MycoFest, I did do a video, almost a month ago about MycoFest. So let me explain something. I've got some viewers on here. I just want to briefly share this so you guys know what the heck you guys just tuned into. So I'm Mr. Jeff, Pennsylvania's favorite rockstar mushroom hunter. I do mushroom videos on the side of my Suburban that air every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then we go live and we talk about the video. I see some folks that were watching the video are here in the live chat, so we may explore some of the questions they may have. But I also open the discussion into maybe future videos that I can do. A lot of my videos are centered around mushroom chemistry, mushroom ecology. I've gotten into a little mushroom anatomy, like my Russula video. But I have a playlist on my channel called Fungi Facts. If you go in there, you know, you could even hit play. This is what I'm talking about when I say I listen to my videos. I hit play and I can just listen to them play one after another in the background, just re-emphasizing the facts that I teach in these videos. So I encourage folks to go back and check some of those videos out. But I made a tongue-in-cheek mushroom chemistry video regarding a chemical known as MycoFest. So you'll have to go and check that out if you're not familiar with MycoFest. That's Pennsylvania's largest mushroom festival. And the fact that I've been able to be a volunteer with it for the past few years and be involved with it, and my involvement grows year after year, that's just amazing to me. I'm excited. Every year I get to go and be a part of something that's bigger than me in the mushroom community of Pennsylvania at large. So that's awesome. And each year I meet new friends. This year I met a guy who I've only corresponded with on the internet, and meeting him, that's Chris. He was a huge help and blessing at MycoFest, and we still talk, even outside of YouTube. So appreciate him. You know, some folks, it's like, you're glad to have friends like that get you, to understand my weirdness. So I appreciate folks like that. But there we go. Had a bunch of people jump into the live feed. I wanted to explain what we do here on the Mr. Jeff channel on Monday nights. So let me get back to the chat here so I can answer some of these questions y'all might have. Chuck the Flames fan, should I eat this nasty nectarine? If it's nasty, you should not eat it. There you go. Crash TV, Gary from Nerdrotic? Did I say that right? Nerdrotic. Tyler, found a mushroom and not sure. Man, sorry, I got to squint to look at my phone screen here. There's got to be a better way to do this, right? Found a mushroom and not sure what it is. Potentially some kind of Pholiota. Could I send you a pic? For sure. Send me pics on my Instagram. Shoot, I don't even know if you're still on the chat here, but yeah, you can send pics over to my Instagram account at Mr. Jeff. Let me write that. Can I write? Can I do a little writing for y'all? As long as I've got folks in the chat, we'll keep this going. Last week we went like almost an hour. I don't know if this one will last that long, but we can keep it going. So somebody asked about a mushroom they weren't sure of, and they want to send me a pic. If that's what y'all are into, you can send me. I wish I could turn the camera. I can. Here we go. Check this out. Bang. Here we go. Let's write this right above the soup can. All right. How do we do this thing? Is it like this? Is that how you do an @ symbol? It is here. Okay. O. Let me back this up so I can see. Is it even on the camera? I think it is. Okay, so that's my Instagram tag, @OMrJeff. Yo, check that out. So if you want to send me pictures of mushrooms, I should probably do a video breaking down how y'all need to take photos to help me help you. And even my identification through a photo or multiple photos is not 100% guaranteed, but I'd love to help you guys, even give you guys tips and directions. How do you guys feel about me doing a video exploring how to photograph mushrooms to help with identification? And give you little tools and tips using how to use your phone and use the internet to help you identify mushrooms, or at least get closer to identifying them. I mean, I feel like I want to do that video, but anybody else? Shoot, I do videos for myself anyway. Maybe I should just do it. What's up here? Let me catch up here. Can you click on my name and turn me into a moderator? How does that work? I just did, I think. Let me see if I got all this right. Okay, sir. I think you are. Yeah. Okay. Tell me if it's working for you. Are you transitioning into a woman or a man? Me? I haven't reached my final form yet. All right, let's see here. Nice writing. Thank you. I guess. Yeah, all this is done freehand. I've been doing it for a little while, so the practice is in. But I erase a lot. If you can see the smudges, you see all those smears and smudges and such. That's from me erasing and redoing stuff. So a lot of times this doesn't come out looking pretty. And sometimes I get a little jittery from the C4s and my handwriting will show it. So I'll have to brace one arm with the other just to keep my hand steady. It gets a little silly. And then I come through and smear my own writings later. That's the breaks. It's never meant to be permanent. There's something satisfying about a storm coming through and washing it away when it's done. I find that to be satisfying because I know all this is temporary. But it's fun. Anyway, where am I? I don't need to philosophize about art. I like mushrooms, but the psychedelic ones. But you don't like the psychedelic ones, you're saying? Or is that the only ones you like? Tell me more. What else, what do we got here? Kat Anderson says, LOL, I like all mushrooms. Rock on. You can find Mr. Jeff at, oh, check that out. Look at you, Shroom Day, putting that on there. I didn't know you could put things like that. So awesome. There we go. Yeah, I use my Instagram mainly for uploading photos of mushrooms I may come across, or cross promoting over to the YouTube channel. And people that want to chat, send me a message. They can reach me through the Instagram. So, any questions about these chemical compounds, guys? I also, as a future video idea, almost as a way to catch up with all the polyphenol videos I have, because I have, I think, either 4 or 5 polyphenol type videos where I actually explain like some of the action points, the moieties that are doing the dirty work, we'll say. I explain much of that in these videos and how they're found in fungi, but I never really got into triterpenoids as a class of compounds from fungi, and I think that would make for a great video. Is just doing a full, like a Monday night session where I just get into triterpenes and triterpenoids, particularly lanthanum triterpenoids. These lanthanum compounds are like building blocks to steroids. Just like cholesterol is a building block to steroids, fungi have steroids too, and they have their building block compounds. Instead of cholesterol, they have ergosterol, for example. So I want to explore that, because that's one whole what do we want to say, faction to the mushrooms. Are all edible mushrooms are medicinal. That's one reason why, is because of these triterpenoid compounds that are found in these fungi. They have these health benefits. Sorry, I'm not in front of the camera anymore because I like getting to read these comments too, but I'm caught up on the comments. So here, let me flip the camera back. Bang, here we go. This is the guy behind the camera. If we got new people, here, spin move, joining us, I just want to say hello to any new people in the live, just checking out, probably like, who the heck is this dude? I'm Mr. Jeff, Pennsylvania's favorite rockstar mushroom hunter, or so he says he is. And on Monday nights, we do mushroom chemistry videos, and then we follow it up with a live chat. You're in the live after party chat. And I'm just hanging out in the middle of nowhere, PA, in the back lot of a gas station with a bunch of truckers, using their street light here so I can get good shine on the truck here. And I mean, the fans love the artwork. So each video, I'd be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't do some artwork. And I don't even consider the mushroom chemistry the artwork per se. So I got to do real art. And I got me a pack of colored chalk markers now. So this is what's up. I had to try this. I don't have any colored chalk marker experience, just the white on black. Not the greatest, and there was a lot of errors in the process. Why am I doing it like this? Why don't I do it this way? There we go. Now you can see it better. But that was my rendition of Campbell's soup. Mr. Jeff's condensed video of mushroom stuff. Little shabby. I'm going to explore some more colored artwork, full color artwork with different colors. So that was fun. Anyway, sorry, what are we seeing here? LOL, it's a lot better than what I can do. That's awesome. Thank you. Just having fun. It's an outlet, right? I feel like art, especially if you're not being graded for it, it's an outlet. It's an outlet for creativity. It keeps the brain juices flowing. Somebody, no name on that, said, well, that's amazing. Thank you. I was using my colored chalk markers I just got. And like that idea came to mind. I was inspired to do the Campbell soup because Pittsburgh, and a famous artist from Pittsburgh, y'all probably know, who did the Campbell soup cans as a pop art thing. He had one that was Campbell's condensed cream of mushroom soup, and I thought, why don't I just switch it up and kind of parody the artist's work? What's his name? Now it's not coming to me. My mind's drawing a blank Tell you what, if you know the famous Pittsburgh artist, he has passed away now. But there was a famous Pittsburgh artist of like, I'm talking like 1960s, 70s, 80s, who did pop art. He did the Campbell soup. So I was kind of inspired to do something because of his work. What's his name? Guys, if you know. Yes, thank you, Tyler, Andy Warhol. My brain was drawing a blank. So Andy Warhol inspired this little piece this week. Honestly, most of my prior artworks were just white, using the contrast of the black window with white to get like high contrast drawings. So this is me doing my little parody. I love parodies. So like my hat. Have you guys seen my hat up close? Most people think I'm wearing a Metallica hat. Not Metallica. Mr. Jeff. So yeah, I'm a fan of parody. Imagine if that got cleaned up, like not just a scribble art, but actually like nice, cleaned up on a application on your phone or something, like where it was like clean, and then put on a shirt. Mr. Jeff's condensed video of mushroom stuff. I'd wear that shirt. Of course I'd wear it. It's mine. Tyler was asking about mushrooms. Those compounds can be found in these ones. We were dealing with the Phalinus genus. That's Phalinus robineae, the crack cat polypore that's found throughout Pennsylvania, that I show off in the video. In the last two videos, the last two Monday nights, it's been about the Phalinus robineae. But these compounds were specifically, the studies I was reading were from the Phalinus linteus. You want me to write that one too? I'll write that so you can look it up too. Where am I going to scribble? How about right here? I'll just write it right here. Am I catching this on camera? Because it's hard for me to pay attention to both. All right, there we go. Phalinus. Linteus. Let me write this here. That's a cousin of the crack cat polypore that's found in Asia. There's also Phalinus, and I'll just go P for short. There's also P, or Phalinus igniarius. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling it right and saying it right. This is where it gets tricky. I gotta write over my drawing so I don't mess it up, right? We'll get it here. There we go. Phalinus linteus and Phalinus igniarius are two common ones. This one is also known as false tinder conch, but it has that corky woodiness about it, similar to robineae, which I have one on my dash. We still got 6 people watching. Should I go get that mushroom and show you guys? Or am I wasting my time? Let me get caught up on the questions here. We got welcome Serafina Hunt. What's going on here? Make a t-shirt, do it. I'd wear it too. Thank you. What's your mosquito situation? It's pretty bad. I'm getting lit up right now, scratching my arms and such. You better have bug spray. Oh, you're seeing them, aren't you? Yeah, so let me turn the camera up here. So we got all these bright lights right next to a wooded area. You can just hear all the bugs and see all of them flying around. So yeah, we're loaded with them. I think you got some people that are, I'm trying to read. I think you got some people who are fans of the Mr. Jeff soup can. I would totally sport one. Really? You'd wear a Mr. Jeff's condensed video of mushroom stuff? That would be fun. You know what would be really fun is if I ordered, if I got some shirts made up or, something, and then had it so I could be giving a shirt away for, like, maybe I throw in one of my videos on the premieres, I pose a question or something, and the first person who answers it in the live wins a shirt. I wish I could do more promos, honestly. Promotional things are fun. It encourages you guys to pay attention to the videos then and learn more, I suppose. Make it incentivized. So anyway, that would be an idea, the shirt thing. If you guys are into stuff like that, I'm definitely into mushroom parody shirts and hats. And I have a mushroom parody hat for this year. I'm wearing 2023 hat, the Metallica one. And go back to the old vlogs, the Mr. Jeff vlogs from 2022, and you'll see a different Mr. Jeff hat. How about this for some trivia? See if you guys see who can be first. And no, this is not for any prize, but let's see if I can get you guys to do this. If one of you guys want to hop off the live chat, make it a race. Or if you already know, because you've been on my channel enough, first person to comment in this live with the parody, the Mr. Jeff hat from 2022, what rock and roll band was I parodying in the 2022 hat? That's a trivia question for the diehard fans of my channel. Man, if you know, you rock. Thank you. Yeah, merch equals money. It does, and you know what? My channel's not even monetized yet. I originally set out to do this channel because of a love and passion, and it was like an outlet. But I also knew in the end that if I'm gonna do it, I'll do it with all my heart on the budget that I can run with. And I'm not afraid to monetize, but I'm also not trying to make this something about how much money can I garner or grab from y'all. Because ultimately, I've got a bigger mission with this whole Mr. Jeff project that spans a few states, and it involves a few urban areas, and I've shared this with a few people, and maybe I'll talk about it in a future video too. But there's bigger plans down the road. This could be a project that's 5 to 10 years in the making. We're just getting started with this. I didn't see this being what it is now, back in 2021, post-COVID, when I decided to become Mr. Jeff, the mushroom hunter guy, and start filming. I didn't think I'd start doing a Monday night series and going live with folks and getting into deep mushroom discussions and meeting friends at mushroom festivals. And shoot, let me turn the camera back around on me. I feel like I'm talking to y'all and not looking at y'all. But I didn't know it was going to turn into something that would be this much of a passion for me to share with folks that enjoy it just as much. So this is amazing, and I know I'm still fledgling as far as building any kind of community online. But that's how it all starts, right? Shoot, I welcome anybody that's jumping on this live feed. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to keep this going every Monday night with new mushroom videos. And who knows where it's going to go. I'd love to do mushroom merchandise, Mr. Jeff merchandise. It costs money, right? There's a starter cost to doing these things. And honestly, like this year, I'm surprised we're doing what we're doing now, because I've had to put out a lot of money to things that have nothing to do with this Mr. Jeff thing directly, but indirectly, like fixing my vehicle a few times, right? So eventually we'll get there. I don't know how. I don't know how it's going to look, but I do trust that we'll get to a point where there's opportunities for other people to be rocking Mr. Jeff gear. And I'm not the only one wearing a Mr. Jeff hat, we'll say, right? Shoot, let me get back on these comments too. Sorry. I get to rambling. Where are we at? Okay, back at you, Shroom Day here. Good evening, Serafina Hunt. Hey, Monkey King Metals. Monkey King Metals is on here. Thank you. I can't see who's all on here, I don't think. Yes, I would wear one. It's all over the news. Eastern equine encephalitis. What's that, like a mad horse disease type thing? Great brand strategy. What, the parody? Going with like a pop culture parody type thing? I love it. Because you're already using what people have ingrained in their brain. It's like, from a distance, people already recognize that. They know what that is. Until they realize that they were mistaken the whole time and they didn't know what it was. They actually just thought they did. Like my hat. I love that. So, yeah. Man, if we had like multiple ideas, come up with different things where I can switch phrases or letters around and make it look like the original, but it's something with mushrooms or Mr. Jeff. Heck yeah. Jethro Tull. That is not the correct answer. If you're trying to answer, the 2022 band was not Jethro Tull, but thank you for trying. It was not. Someone's gonna get it though. Oh my God, you told me this and I forgot. Oh, I did tell you, didn't I? Chris, yes. I think I know the other hat style, but I'll let someone else take some guesses. Feel free to guess. I don't know if anybody's gonna know. Look at that, I believe he's wearing a Fungi Flows shirt. You bet I am. Fungi Flows, let's grow, baby. Fungi Flows, Pennsylvania, or Pittsburgh's and Pennsylvania's favorite mushroom wrapper. Shoot, world record holder too. Go check out Fungi Flows if you're new to this whole bit. I do wear a few of his shirts. I think I have 3 shirts of his. Anyway, it's funny because I thought there was no such thing as mushroom music. I went to MycoFest and discovered that there's a whole genre of mushroom themed musicians, and Fungi Flows he's up there. All right. Car just pulled up to me. We're live, so I don't care. Maybe this guy just wanted to pull off to the side like I am. I ain't worried about it. Anyway, where are we at here? The parody of the hat is Jethro Tull. Right, but that's not the. You're not talking about this one. The 2022 hat is not Jethro Tull. Good try. Good try. I'll give you a hint. How about this for all those that are still playing at home? The 2022 hat, it says Mr. Jeff. The font is copying the font of a band, right? But the M Mr. is also the same letter M that starts off this band's name. So it's an M named band, just like Mr. Jeff. It was kind of an easy parody because of that. So, but you did try. Thank you for trying. Shoot, what do we got here? The mosquitoes carry Eastern equine encephalitis. Oh, you're saying I'm about to get like some mad horse disease? Equine refers to horses. Encephalitis refers to inflammation of the your head? Encephaly? Like your skull or something? Or your brain? I guess that would be the brain, wouldn't it? I don't know. Somebody help me. But either way, I'm not trying to get no mad horse disease, because that was bovine encephalitis, which is basically the bovine version of like a dementia type thing. Which if those cows were getting their compounds found in these Felinus species, they could be working the anti-dementia qualities of some of these polyphenolic compounds found in the Felinus genus. There you go. Love it how it goes full circle. I'm being kind of silly, but yeah. Man, he's promoting Fungi Flows too. Man, I love it. Thank you. Chris is out here doing a great job as a moderator. The stuff I wish I could be doing. All right. I will try this with you. Hint, the parody is Motley Crue. It is not Motley Crue, but you'll have to go back and watch some of the older videos from 2022 where I'm wearing the Mr. Jeff hat. Yeah, pre-2023. I've got a hat. Man, if you go back to, I'm trying to think, I don't even know if I have any videos where I'm wearing a non-Mr. Jeff hat. But if I do, it's probably just an old Michigan hat, University of Michigan ball cap. But then I switched up with my first Mr. Jeff hat. Someone from Michigan actually had commission made for me. Thank you. And that hat was done in parody of a band that starts with the letter M. That's our trivia for tonight. If somebody knows what hat that was, you guys rock. Now, just warning you guys, those old videos from 2022 are really cringe-worthy. You think these are low budget? At least I've been doing YouTube videos now for hundreds of videos, so I have a little bit of better poise on camera. Back then, I think it was rough, and my editing was really horrendous. But hey, watch one for like 5 seconds, check the hat out, done. You can click off of it and you'll know. Or you'll have a lead because you'll at least know what the hat looks like, and then you'll have to remember what band had an image or a font like that. All right, I'm still reading comments here. Not cringeworthy, just the beginning. Yeah, yes, sir. And isn't that crazy that I'm 400 and I don't even know, almost 430 or so videos, 440 videos in on this channel? And it could be like, all right, we'll mark it right now that I said this. If there's going to come a point I might be saying, yo, I'm at my 1,000th video, guys. I wonder how many subscribers I'll have at 1,000 videos. I might only have like 2,000. I might have 20,000 or 200,000. We don't know. We don't know how this channel is going to go. But it starts somewhere, and y'all are in the beginning. Y'all are the originals. Heck, I even have people that probably crossed over from Facebook when I was doing videos on Facebook before YouTube. But I'm telling you, especially you, Chris, there's a small handful of people who are like dedicated Mr. Jeff fans, I'll say. And I have much love for you guys, much appreciation for the people that got on my channel and found something special, that spark of interest in their hearts, and they wanted to be a part of this, and they come back for more week in, week out. Thank you guys. And new people that jump on here. Much appreciated for anybody. I don't know how the algorithm completely works, but a lot of people are new to the channel because they just never heard of it until the algorithm popped a video in front of their feed and they clicked on it and they're like, oh, who's this crazy guy? I got to check this out. So I'm grateful for people who jump on at any time. Always thankful for the originals, but let's say 5 years from now, I'll get somebody who never heard of me and then all of a sudden they jumped on board. Welcome. Thank you. Let's grow. That's right. Shoot, check this out. The live from last week, I think I got 7 subscribers just from the live. So that's why I'm hanging out in these lives. I kind of feel like I'm rambling, just talking. A lot of it's me talking about the channel, not even talking about the videos per se, but the channel at large. But it's because I don't even know who's necessarily in this live. And I click on the buttons to see, and it doesn't really show me who's actually watching. So I can't see unless you comment. But as far as I know, it could be a handful of people who've never been on this channel before. And because of that, I feel like I have to explain every week what we're doing. And then every 15 minutes, I got to re-explain what we're doing here in case new people tuned in. So, all right, I'm reading your comment here, Shroom Day. I'm looking forward to being able to say I've been with you, Fungi, Will, and just a part of the Mush community. You guys are doing something pretty special. You guys are making a difference. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you very much. I don't even feel like I'm doing that much, really. Kind of half goofing around. I read a lot. I'm a nerd. So amongst all this reading, I then feel a compulsion to share it, to advocate for the knowledge I just learned, now spit it back out to somebody else and teach it, right? and even put a little angle of motivating in there. I encourage folks to get out in the woods and find their solace, their peace. It doesn't have to be mushrooms, but I do encourage folks to get in touch with nature. So you see an angle of that on my channel too. So there. Man, what am I pouring my heart out to you guys tonight? All right. So let me rehash this with you guys. You guys help me remember a couple of video topics I was talking about doing. We were talking about doing one. Shoot, I already forgot. Okay, I want to do one covering triterpenoids, specifically because that would kind of balance the force. I talk about polyphenols a lot. Polyphenols are found in a lot of the water-soluble extracts, your teas, whereas your triterpenoids are going to be pulled more from your alcohol solvent type extracts. Tinctures, high alcohol content will capture those triterpenoid compounds. So different extracts will pull different compounds from these mushrooms. But I have not done a triterpenoid video. I've done all these polyphenol videos. If I do a triterpenoid video, I'll try not to be super chemistry boring about it, even though it is chemistry. But I want to explore how triterpenoids, particularly a certain class of them, these lanthanum triterpenes or triterpenoids, and how they are building blocks to hormones like steroids. That to me gets fascinating. And that's kind of why mushrooms are great at balancing hormones in both men and women. So that's a video in and of itself. Might have to do that one soon. And there was another one, and I totally forgot what I was suggesting, or somebody suggested I do the video on. So, shoot. Was it a mushroom, guys? I don't remember. Shoot. Anything else before I get out of here, guys? Hey, Tyler, let me read this comment here. Tyler, I've seen a study using high pressure water extracts doing a better job at extracting alcohol soluble compounds than alcohol itself, like 150 psi. That's really interesting. Is that for a particular mushroom that they were doing? I'm curious about what you're referring to. Like what type of mushroom, or was it even a mushroom? Or was it a plant? But either way, it's pretty fascinating. A high pressure water extract. Like, was it just liquid water under pressure? Was it steam under pressure? These are questions I have, I suppose. Doing a better job at pulling the alcohol solubles. And here's the thing. Depending on the alcohol being used, ethanol, methanol, isopropanol, you get different polarities versus water. Water is very polar. The molecule H2O. Man, you caught me with a pen in my hand. So, I'm gonna write this one. I'm just gonna scribble it up here. You know how water, they make it look like Mickey Mouse, right? Here, I'm gonna give you the full 3D little picture of it and show you how it's kind of Mickey Mouse-ish in the 3D perspective of it. You got the hydrogen, oxygen. Those are fields of probability of where the electrons might be, I suppose. Maybe not, but it's kind of like the electron shell model. But these three atoms clump together to form a molecule that's not balanced. Like one side versus the other is going to have one charge versus the other. Shoot, what is it? So this is borrowing electrons, sharing electron with the oxygen. What's my charge, guys? What's my charge? I can't even think right now. But what I'm implying here is you have a positive side, a negative side. Where some of these molecules, they don't have a positive, negative. They're balanced. And since they're balanced, their attractive power is not going to be the same as water. So compounds that are polar will, like a magnet, attract to water molecules. So you soak, and that's like these polyphenols, you soak them in water. You soak it like steeping in tea, or steeping in water to make tea. What we call water solubles are compounds that are pulled, or they are attracted to the water molecules in solution. But some compounds are not. I mean, you think of things like oil. Oil is not attracted to water. Some fatty acids and lipids won't be attracted to water. Some molecules will have that. They'll be nonpolar, and they can be in a solution with water, or they can be in water, not in solution though, but you add some kind of nonpolar solvent like gasoline or acetone, and they may be more attracted to that compound. And there's different levels of the polarity, so one solvent might work better than another solvent. And a lot of times it's finding what the polarity of these compounds is and what solvent's going to extract them best if we're using solvents to extract. They don't even have to use solvents to extract. Now they've got ways of using like molecular extraction, using vacuums and stuff to select by molecular weight. They can dial it in and pull off individual molecule or individual compounds by molecular weights, by vapor densities, by temperatures of melting points. I mean, it's fascinating. We're in a solventless extraction age, guys. Clean extractions. Anyway, what are we doing here? I'm kind of rambling on. Can't remember which mushrooms specifically, but I think mushrooms in general. I'll try to find it and send it to you. You got it. All right. And what you got, Shroom Day? I'm curious about temperatures. Is it low temp at high pressure? Right. That's what I'm wondering. Or is it like steam, high temp, and high pressure? And truth be told, temperature is pressure, right? Like in thermodynamics, you increase pressure, you're increasing temp. You increase temp, you're increasing pressure, because they kind of run on the same scale together, I guess. They're just different ways of describing the same activity that's happening molecularly. Pressure and temperature. So, I don't even know where we're going. Man, we're talking about thermodynamics on the Mr. Jeff channel. We were talking about phenylane, phenylbalmin B, hypholamine B, some of these compounds like triterpenoid compounds. And when I say there's many of these, there's like a phenylbalmin L, okay? To give you an idea of like how many of these there are, I forget how many some of these are. There's like, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. And that's for one of those. And there were, I'm gonna be wrong on this, okay? I don't think there was 12 of them, but there was multiple different compound classes. So you've got polyphenols. Within polyphenols, you've got like phenolic acids. You've got lignans. You've got, what else? Like the videos I did on my channel before. You've got these different classes of polyphenols, right? But within those classes, you have subclasses. These would be like subclasses of compounds that are kind of, it's neat because they're named after a lot of the mushrooms they're found in, because they're novel. They're like new and exclusive to that species or that genus of mushroom as far as we know up to this point. I mean, we've discovered, sometimes we discover compounds that are found in something so vastly different than its starter compound. It's like, what are you doing over here? But that stuff happens. Like hypholamine B, I imagine that the first hypholamine was probably discovered in a Hypholoma species of mushroom, right? And now they're finding it in a polypore. So that's what I'm talking about. But multiple hypholamines, multiple phenylbalmins, multiple phenylanes. Did I mention phenylidines in the video? Like, I could have got carried away with it all, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to throw a couple up there, just kind of show you what's in the spice cabinet. Shoot, what do we got going on here? I'm curious about, oh, I read that one. All right, where am I? Now you got me thinking about pressures at different temperatures. This rabbit hole is endless. All right, Tyler's writing here. I can't remember exactly. I think it was in a book that's at our facility. I just remember it was a water-based extraction. They used high PSI and showed to extract both triterpenoids as well as polysaccharides. Awesome. That's badass. I'll check tomorrow when I get to the facility. Don't have the book on me. I mean, that makes sense. That you increase the pressure, you're going to extract things. Kind of like, okay, this is probably a great analogy, because on a molecular level, these molecules act very similarly to how bigger compounds or bigger substances act macro level, like with the naked eye. So imagine taking like a pressure washer that uses a water jet under high PSI. Even that can take off substances that regular water is not going to do shit to, right? Like you could pour water on gum on the concrete. Is there any gum out here? I don't see any gum on the concrete out here. But if there was gum on the concrete, on the pavement here, I could dump water on it and it would do nothing to it, right? But I could take high pressure water and it could pop it. It could peel it off there. It could extract it from the pavement. And in a similar fashion, high pressure PSI water could probably extract or pull, or in a sense push, some of these compounds through and out of the substance just through the pressure, even though it may not be attractive molecularly, right? It doesn't have to be if there's enough pushing on it, I guess is my point. What do we got here? I'm still reading comments here. No, I'm caught up. Sweet. But I hope that makes sense. Shoot, was that it? I see that we're down to like 2 of us left. Is it just you, Tyler, Shroom Day? If it is, I think I might wrap this up. It was good. I love doing the lives because I get to touch base with you guys. It makes it kind of personal. But I do think sometimes I get to rambling and stuff and probably boring you guys. So I'm glad you guys join me again on Mondays, or on this Monday. We'll do it again next Monday. And like I said, I'll probably do something on triterpenoids, get caught up on those with you guys. Because then when I do talk about triterpenoids and polyphenols down the road as the series keeps going, you guys, at least you two, will know what I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh yeah, we know about triterpenoids. So then I can just kind of glaze over them real quickly without diving too deep. Sometimes I feel like I have to explain it every time, and I know I don't. So on that note, guys, I appreciate you guys. A couple more just came back on the feed, and I was about to get out of here. I don't know. Do I get out of here? A couple more people. If we got anything left to talk about, nobody answered the trivia question about the hat from 2022. And I have no new questions regarding the video that was just premiered today. So I do think we got to get out of here. Let's call it a night. We went 53, almost 54 minutes. Appreciate everyone that jumped on here and made this a possibility. And until next time, guys, much love. Thank you. And peace. And once again, how do we turn this thing off? Somehow. Right here. This one? Come on. There it is. See ya.